Hi there, this is Nicola and welcome to my channel Forever Young Autobiographies. It's the place to learn how to write life stories for family and friends so that unique memories can live on for future generations. I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Today's topic is all about New Year's resolutions, specifically how to set writing dreams and goals. So let's jump in. I have 3 tips for you today, but I must tell a little story first. When I was growing up, I often used to go surfing at the crack of dawn with my brother, and we'd often walk the beach path in the dawn light. And there's nothing more special, I think, than to look out onto the horizon and see that swell rolling in. And that's the kind of feeling I get at the start of a new year. You're looking out to the horizon of all those days and months, and there's so much possibility there. So now, it being January, it's a great time to imagine what you're going to do with the year, specifically for your writing. So let's dip our toes in the water. Point number 1 would be you need to think of a dream, something that you want to achieve for your writing. So something a bit lofty, if you like. It might scare you, it might stretch you, but it definitely should excite you. Now, I would probably say, look, might be actually sitting down to write your life story, or could be that you've written your story, but it's a bit of a mishmash, not sure what's going on. Now's the time to revisit it and publish it, so to speak. It also could just be imagining that finished product, holding it in your hands and hearing what your loved ones have to say after reading it. So just imagine that dream, visualize holding that completed story in your hand. So that's step 1, big dreams. Step 2, if dreams are the destination, then having a goal or sets of goals is the roads to get you there. Now, when we set goals, they need to be SMART. Now, you've probably heard this acronym before. It means S is specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for being realistic, and T is for timely, being timeliness of the goals. So when you're thinking about your dream, you're working backwards from that dream, the steps you need to take, the goals you need to hit to achieve that dream. So we're looking at the year ahead. Let's look at 2009. What's your big annual goal that you want to achieve? So it could be that, yes, you've written that first draft, or you've polished that second draft to make a final manuscript. So that could be your big annual goal, your long-term goal. Then step back or zoom in about the months or the quarters. So how do you achieve that? You might need to do some brainstorming of your key memories. You might need to write prolifically every day or regularly. So break those down into quarterly goals, and then draw back again, go into, you might like to do daily, but often weekly goals. So long, short, and then regular goals. So that would be step 2. The third step is important. It can be overlooked, but it's important. I work in a newspaper, a daily newspaper, and the key thing I would say here is deadlines. Set yourself some deadlines. They work amazingly for us journos. That's how we get the paper out most days, is having that set deadline. It pushes you, you have to do it. So, I mean, if you're writing an autobiography or a memoir, of course, they're a little bit more flexible than a daily paper, but set milestones that deadlines for milestones that you'd like to achieve, and make sure you write them down. Now, you can put them in notable places, on your desktop for your computer, on your fridge. Some people like in the bathroom, whatever you like. So make sure you set your deadlines. The other point is to just let other supportive people know about these goals and these milestones that you've got going on in your life. It could be your significant other, it could be a fellow writing buddy. As long as you tell supportive people, you can tell everyone, you can shout it from the rooftops that this is what I'm going to do to keep you accountable, but just beware, there will be those cynical type of people out there who, for whatever reason, they just want to drag you down and might derail your dreams and goals. So we don't want that. We don't want them to mess with your head. So my recommendation is pick supportive people. They'll help keep you on track and motivate you to keep going. So that's it in a nutshell, how to set dream big and set goals for 2019, New Year's resolution goals for writers. So to recap, we've got to dream big, then we break it down and set SMART goals, and then thirdly, we are setting deadlines for key milestones and telling supportive people. So if you'd like to read more, I've got a whole heap about this topic on my website, Forever Young Autobiographies, and there's also some related stories I'll link there that gives you tips on, say, how to start a writing schedule, that kind of thing. So make sure you check it out. I'll leave the link down below. Now, if you'd like a bit of a helping hand getting started writing this year on your memoir or autobiography, or maybe it's a project with a loved one, I've got some free training which I'll link down below where I go over some exercises to nut out the key memories that you might like to include. Leave a comment down below too about what your resolution is for your writing goals in 2019. It'd be great to share these. And if you found this video helpful, it'd be great if you could subscribe and like this video. And until next time, happy writing.